Hello, this is how to do single leg circles. So you're going to start on the ground. So I'm going to come to a seated position, feet flat on the floor, knees to the ceiling, and then rest your upper body, your back, your shoulders, your head onto the ground. Take your hands, palms push down into the ground outside the hips. Now you're in your starting position. Glue your low back down to the ground. Push hard through the palms, and then bring your right knee towards your chest, and then extend your right leg straight to the ceiling, point your toe. For single leg circles, we're going to be working on some hip mobility and stability and also trying to stabilize through the core, keeping the upper body still. So with that toe pointed, you're going to draw a circle counterclockwise, going across the body first. So right toes reach to the left, down, right, and up through center. And then after you do a couple rounds counterclockwise, you will switch directions and go clockwise, going right, down, left, and up through center. Now, when you are doing your single leg circles, you are paying attention to a couple things. You want your upper body to be nice and still on the ground, pushing hard through the palms of your hands so that the movement stays isolated through the lower body, through the hip, strengthening through the thighs, and strengthening through the core. So the more still the upper body is, the more exercise, the more isolation you get through that lower body. So you can play with the size of your circle and how high or low your circle is. So the bigger and the lower your circle is, the more challenging it's going to be for your body to stay still and isolate through the movement. The smaller the circle and the higher towards the ceiling it is, the more support you're going to have through the body to keep it still and to keep the core engaged, low back protected. If at any point the low back starts to peel off the ground, make the circles a little bit smaller, make them a little bit higher, maybe take a soft bend through that right leg. And then once you're ready, you'll switch sides. So the left knee will come to the chest, the right foot's flat to the floor, knee to the ceiling. And then after the left knee comes to the chest, you'll send the left leg straight to the ceiling, point your toe, and then you go across the body again. So this time you'll start clockwise, left toes reach right, down, left, and up through center. And then after you do a couple circles that direction, you will then switch to counterclockwise. Again, hip mobility, thigh strength, and low abs. That is how to do single leg circles. Thanks for tuning in.